Hi and welcome to Sailing LRA. In previous videos I documented that wonderful moment when I found that my diesel tank had sprung a leak, and in a subsequent video the purchase of a new tank. What I'd set out to do in this video is to document the replacement of the old with the new. I kind of figured that watching a complete amateur tackle a simple boat project might inspire others. Did I succeed? You're about to find out. As far as the documentation is concerned, well, I decided I was going to get a little bit artistic with my filming and ended up with hours of footage of my feet and not a lot of what I was actually trying to show. Anyway, what I got is here. You just have to imagine the rest. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. So I'm just using this aluminium flat bar. The idea is to create a strap, one on either end of the tank, to keep the tank mounted against the bulkhead. So my first thing I need to do is to get my ruler. It's 1 meter long. I just need to mark the center of that. What followed was a simple process of marking up the aluminium strap, putting it into the vise and then bending it into shape. It's about 1 mil thick and bent very easily, but still remains strong. It was an easy process, and I ended up getting exactly what I was after. What's not shown in this footage is the drilling of the holes into those wings that would eventually mount the straps onto the bulkhead. We'll have one there. Yeah, they're not exact, but close enough for rock and roll. And if I put the other one that I manufactured just before on there, that looks pretty good. Okay, so why didn't I want to get it exact? Because I bought some of this stuff with the thought of touching that to the insides in here, possibly even here and here, to try and stop some of the vibration. We all know that that when that diesel motor is running, everything vibrates, particularly at idle. It's okay once we get up into the rest, but at idle, I don't want that to be occurring. So, 45 litre tank. It's approximately 45 kilos heavy when it's full. So is that going to, are these two straps going to be enough? I'm not sure that they will, but I've done something else. So what I've also bought are these. These are obviously a shelf bracket, 190 by 165, and they're cast aluminium, so I'm not going to have any problems with those rusting out on me. And I plan to put those, where am I? Up against the bulkhead, probably that way, in fact, with the intention that they will take up most of the weight, and these straps are just more or less keeping it from falling off the bulkhead. Tank day. The weather's a bit better than what I expected, so I'm just waiting for cameras to charge and stuff like that, and I'll go out and prepare the area. See how it goes. Bye. Well, that's the first stage done, and probably the worst one. Nobody needed to see that. That was just clearing all the diesel and gunk out of the bottom of the locker where the tank is. So now I'm going to get stuck into removing the tank itself. So here we are, removing the tank. Now I've got a rag in there, a little bit of fuel in there. Great. Here she comes. There we go. Be interested to see. Whoops. Interested to see what this fuel looks like when I tip this out. Let's have a look at that. Oh, I hate this. So let's turn her upside down and let's look at the colour of this. Look at that hole and we get the opportunity to there we go. That was going into the motor every day. Look at the colour of that. If you own an old boat, goodness sake, change the fuel tank. Otherwise that is going to get sucked into your motor every time you start it. Wow. Let's use a bit of white cloth just as a look at the colour. You dip below about an inch and it's gone. Wow, that's disgusting. I had some sludge in there before, we know that, but nowhere near as bad as that. Let's get rid of that into the dump tank. Have a look at the colour of that. If you want to run your boat on coffee, alright, so I'm going to put some diesel in. I'm testing out now to see whether the seals are going to hold. Very nervous about this. Okay, so it's fuel in the tank, plenty of fuel in the tank. I don't see any leaks.
Don't see any leaks. The fuel tap is on. The water to the motor is on. The power downstairs is on. The moment of truth. Will she fire? Hasn't fired since February was when I found out the problem. Sure, that's all out of gear, in gear, out of gear. Oh, let's give it a go. Okay, that's motor. That's good so far. Water's pumping out the back. That's good. Now it's just running the fuel in the fuel line before this new stuff. Can't see any leaks. Can't see any leaks there. It will run the fuel in that's already in the lines. That will take a bit. I can see fuel coming up through the return. But there's enough fuel in that line to run this motor for probably 15-20 minutes. So far so good, revs are steady. Motor is still sounding fine. Let's just increase the revs a little bit. It's that beautiful smooth Beta Marine engine. So the motor will run about 20 minutes with the fuel just in it. But initial thoughts that we have success, and pretty happy about that. Now the job's not over, of course. I've still got to put the bracing around it. I've got to put something in it to stop it from moving closer to the centre of the boat, but at this point it looks like